kitchen then to see how we gonna eat. They said we got a whole lot in the spoon, that's sweet. So what we gonna do, scrape, we gonna let it go flake like some crusty cornflakes. Put it straight in the box like we can see you like you ain't never got no props, So prop them up and set them down. Tell them that we settling, we baking rounds. Rounds still get cooked like it's not the reason that you still shook. Shake hands with the devil, that's your pledge. Man, you still probably working for the feds. Talking like you ain't on LimeWire. Say how you gonna come in, that's fire. Fire too hot, like wheezing on the block, like you wheezing on the block. Like, see me when I got a few shots, how it's gonna stop, right? Looking at your eyes like, when you gonna stop? Light flashing before the cannon tell you who asking. If you gotta get it out your flask, then I guess I was fast with the flask. Like I gotta sip it fast, like this nigga dipping fast. Run, go ahead, go get your bun. Looking like I seen you run, get your gun. Gotta say you from and why, get you done. Told you before your future told you was done. Future took you straight down to the L then. Said at you, that's how you take your L then. ATL, that's the you. Like I seen the future took the past right back to you. Take the past back to Pac to say, Pac, what's up? Pray for you before you knew what was up. Even if you was everybody's homeboy, you still everybody now, because we all in the clouds and we all came around just to say we still proud. And that's to the pride. Said we gotta pray for Miss Shabazz, that's wise. And wise, that's chips. Gotta get some few more chips for the Bloods and the Crips before they go cray with their little baby. Pray for the game not to go off Mayday. And Glock, that's 100. Whack, that's 200. Give me back my hundreds. And if I got two, I guess you got one. And if you hit one, I guess you gotta give me Glock, son. Because when the G lock, that's the jaw. If I swung to the right, I guess I knock out y'all. And knock out, still go ahead and been the king like I did it before I even got to put on my ring, nigga. And that's a G. A dirty cop can see. A dirty fed can get it. A 1 to the B. A 1 to the done. A Antichrist done. I see if you living, I pray for Christ's sons. Christ's sons to the christenings. Everybody listening, everybody glistening. Time could just know then. Old school show then. Not that old, but I can tell you I'm too cold then. Into cold in, like a Russian. Told you I'm coming in, like boom, bow, busting. And if I gotta go off old rhymes, I said woo-ha. See you with whoa rhymes. Whoa and why and then and done. And did he go in like we said, hibbity one. Hibbity hobbity sibbity dibbity dibbity too. Looking like I gotta pick up Heavy D too. Heavy D was heavily drove, heavily dough. Pray for everybody living that's heavily below. Heavily bigs with no L's, with no ones to go. Going in like M, could get the O. O said E and go get the 40 blow. Blow like you got O at the Audi show. Get the shorty like pray for two shorties, right? West Coast, too short, right? And gotta get a scar off your face like pray for the Cuban before he had Scarface, huh? And if you gotta go to the PA, port to the author, port it like an author. Never had to write it like I imported no author. If I'm that important, I guess I'm no author. So what I'm important on the port? Gotta say what's up to Texas before you heard the snort. Before you heard a cold blow. Before you heard a 4 to 3 6 is what you know. They can still chop the beat, old school flow. That's Texas, chopping screw tip and screw below. What you know? He said you wanna go in like a kid, or you wanna go in like a man, or you wanna go in like the old school kid again. The young is a still man. The young was a new one. Look like you never knew one. And one could be two then. What you listen? What you knew then? Introduction. The chick seen me looking like I was in some stuffing. She said, how you eating? I told her I'm just getting the turkey gravy. You weekend? She said, for the moment. Now let's go and we in. She just wanna say, is the week ending? Is we understanding or comprehending? But if you listen to what I say, then you comprehend. Because you understand what you had to say again. You couldn't ask me twice if I should care. And if I gotta understand, I guess I'm out there. Because where I need to go and stand under, if the clouds is over me, I guess the rain thunder. The rain thunder, the girls got some nice thunder. I see it with those stars like I could Stevie Wonder. Wonder how it's gonna feel, but keep it so real. Told her time, let her chill. And in the box, won't chicken. In the box was some in prison. imprisoned by the impeachment in their mind. Because they was reaching for behind, the one left behind, the one was right cheek, the one was on the left, but the other one was weak. Who's leaving, who's locked, who's not, who's giving a whole little, not a lot, who's not casted before the claws, looking like we had to live life before the walls. The wall said the fall in, the fall said the law. They said how you gonna say after law flawed? Cause if you wanna go back, they said back to the days when it was throwbacks, way back to when it was King Gold Caps, when we had to say how we gonna rap. One said no to the cipher, no pen to write with, no one to fight with, so we had to go ahead, one hand to like it, one hand to thumb up, one hand to dumb up, said man I'm hustling, pick the drum up, beat it on the corner like you don't wanna pick thumb up, said how you gonna hitchhike a galaxy, if I'm freestyling I get hitchhiked on the galaxy. And if it's not a note to my 10, I guess I couldn't pull out and write with no pen. But if I'm not going in, guess I'm on sprint. You can go ahead and get it like it was a splint. A splint, not a not a term, in a term, intervermate, intervertebrate, in the hermit hate, looking like I heard you like some Hermes hate. And some if and then to know who, like you gonna go off and is that for you? Like how you wanna listen to the old, that's the new, like the new to the old, that's the fool. Like we too new and you ain't new, we give you a whole lot. Like you ain't do what you ain't do is something that you know. Like you got a little bit before you wanna say you know. A little bit could give you a little bit more time. Little sayings is some more rhymes. More rhymes to say how you want to really be. That's just your home school homeboy from history. He said he just want to go to school and learn how to say the same things that was in the past. But it's old school hip hop, and that's just for your ass. And for who was asking, tell me right now who's passing. Passing the grades, school, out the old but new. What to do, and if I never knew, I guess I'm never old to the foolish sayings of what was the blings and the oohs and the goo-ahs, the hoo-ahs and ooh-ahs and woo-ahs, the ads and the olds and the all lives as the oohs, and how you know who did then. And if she wanna get it, guess it's still nasty. Guess she wanna see me like you still classy. Classy was he busy? If I'm going off, I guess you never knew that he dizzy. If I'm dizzy, guess I'm looking around. Like man, I gotta go ahead and sit down. Sit down before I said y'all wanna stand in. Go ahead, fill in for me, stand in. And if I say stand in, I guess you know I meant fall in. But if I want you to stand there, why I want you fall in? So how you gonna stand all in? If you're on your feet, then you know who called in. Because we all sit and we still lay, and that's about it, and lay in the firm grass. He said, I wanna get a firm grass. And if she wanna get a whole cheek back, she said he talk a whole lot. Hold them cheeks back. Hold the cheeks back. Bend over, look up. He said, pull her hair. Now you know she's slut. She wanna get a whole lot of he a nut. He a nut before I ever been a fucking slut. Nut came from the tree, that's the fault in. And if it's not the truth, Adam High called in. And if I understand my Egyptology right, Atum and Shu had to say Atu and had to sneeze, that's who, and spit on the ground, and Mo came around, and then the tree grew, and what did you know? Eve, that's a part of belly evolution. If you want to say that's nut, that's not confusion. Not confusion like nut in Egyptology. She was the female that took up astrology. And if you're looking up, I guess you did know. If I said something, I guess y'all know I ain't even know. But it's still part of research, and I can get a C before I get an F. You ain't gonna F me. So you can K, OK, and K. Looking like the UK. What you say today? That's no F back to who. Like I can say F before I seen two. And seen two, that's time. Just to say that I'm flying. You ain't never effing mine. And if you effing mine, then you still crazy. Cause you stole from me just to say you ain't crazy. And that's one done. He said, man, I think the nigga took my hun bun. Hun bun said 8511. Call me back later. Now you want done. And that ain't two numbers. But it's still a few in there to get some numbers. Cause she gave you the wrong number, told me call her later. She said, he's just wrong, like he a hater. He a hated ass later, but now get paid. That nigga ain't on elevators. And he ain't gonna elevate us. He just might just say he love you, but he really gonna hate us. And that's on hiatus. He just rolled out the state cause he on hiatus. Ain't never coming back. Who wrote it? That's a fact. Who left him out? That's the plaque. And that's the plaque on the wall. Like I'm going in her. She platinum and all. And if you want to get the plaque off the wall, she ain't platinum at all. She just silver, that fall. She just gold, that's a stand. She was a gold, that's a plan. I just give her a run around so she was on my man. My man said you can have it back, cause she ain't getting nothing from me. And you ain't even whack. You ain't even whack. You ain't even going in. You ain't never know he ain't really going in. Going in, she gonna say that she like you just to cake it up. Then she gonna go to him and make it up. Maybelline in May all day. Like the time said the history past just made away. Out of way, man, this nigga just passed away. Like you looking like you call him a nigga and I pass away. Pass the rock away, get the stock away. He ain't never love us, get the pops away. Cause he ain't no nigga, ayy, you ain't nigga and I hate. I ain't see you in all day, I ain't see you in the nighttime. But in the nighttime, I just pray for you so you can have your right mind. Right mind now, right. You ain't doing that, alright. We just living and that's right. Right from the moment that who wrong then. You ain't nigga strong then. Strong then said the weak. The one said that's a weak one. You ain't get that nigga.